CWatt.
Rolling. Season 1.
I think we watched season 2.
Episode
40? Well, no, you cut me off.
Wait,
Episode
it's
41.
41.
41.
What was the last thing?
41. She don't know how to count in Spanish for real, but she be trying. That thing, I don't know how to count in Spanish either, so that could be right, but
Interesting.
somebody let us know. Tabria, welcome to the Thick.
Welcome. Also, I've been wanting to say this at the beginning of the episode. Just a reminder, if anyone has any information on the Miami Mall incident from a couple years ago, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm very interested in any information on that, you know.
Same.
Yes. My week?
Yes. How was it?
Oh, it was busy. Yeah, I feel very burnt out.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Girl, this has been, I had multiple breakdowns, literally, without putting too much of my business out there because Jade hates when I do this, but me and Jade had like 48 hours of very serious conversation because of how busy I am.
Mm-hmm.
And her feeling that like distance and like having to try to find and make time and like all these things. She's going above and beyond to try to create a space for us to spend quality time, but I genuinely just don't have it.
Yeah.
I have literally zero space and I hate that. And I was so burnt out that I literally sat in like silence for like an hour and then had to get up and leave because I still had shit to do.
Yeah.
I feel you, sister.
I feel you too.
Girl.
My Leo rising sister.
The thing is,
but if we going through it, that must mean Trump going through it too.
Girl. Absolutely. Absolutely. But genuinely, anybody who's experiencing what we are experiencing, I learned this week, you have to stop giving a fuck. When I tell you this week, every family member I've ever met in life has been contacting me. Everybody wants to have a full conversation about some shit. I missed a full-blown meeting.
At work?
No, it's like separate from work, but I literally organized a meeting with someone who's been trying to work with me for a while, completely blanked on it.
Damn.
Double booked myself. Literally double booked myself, and I felt terrible. But like, I don't know what else to do. I have 2 free days a week.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do everything in those 2 days and then still show up as a girlfriend. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Trust me, I feel the same way. I mean, the pressure I feel I put on myself, so I could fix it. But I have been strapped for time lately. I feel like ever since I went freelance, I've been working more, which is good. But not,
it's good. It's good because you got what you wanted. But and same, like literally. When I was talking to Jade, I was like, I get it. When I was struggling, our relationship was top tier.
Right.
Because I had time to, I had time to like plan shit. Like you're freelance. So whenever you were free, I'm already free.
Yeah.
And so we just did more things and we had more fun. And I had time to like be at home, unemployed all day, just planning cute ass shit for us to do. I had no money, so I couldn't actually pay for anything, but I had time to do things. Now that I have the money, I don't have the time, and I hate that. But you just have to be more intentional with the things, you know what I mean? And I told myself after this month, because genuinely pride is siphoning 50% of my time and energy. Yeah, I'm literally. My boss at work literally put me aside and she was like, hey, I know you have other things you do outside of work, but I really need you to like be here because my phone is blowing up and I can't have my phone out while I'm with clients. So as soon as they leave, I'm sitting there texting for 10 fucking minutes. And then as soon as my next client comes in, phone away in my desk and I'm like, hey, what's up? But you can hear it vibrating the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, not me getting in trouble.
I know.
Okay, like damn. And I get it. Like it is that thing of I'm doing it And I know that I'm doing it at a high level right now because I'm trying to lead a life where I can be creative full time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this so that I can have more time, which it sounds backwards,
No, it
but
makes
it's
total
true.
sense.
Same for
Yeah.
you. You're doing the work now so you can lead the life that you want to live, but you know you still got to work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. I feel like especially now, I mean, we just talked about this. Work-life balance is nearly impossible for anybody to
Yeah.
find nowadays. I mean, adulting was really just the biggest con we've ever been sold. 5 days a week?
I'm not going to lie though. Genuinely, I feel like our generation in adulting right now is harder than it was in the past. It is because not only do we have no time, our parents had no time either, but at
Mm-hmm.
least they had money. They could at
Yeah.
least take their money and pay for things.
Their money went further.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
We are out here working as much as they are and then adding side gigs to actually get by.
Yeah.
Like if I could buy a house, have a car, do all the things with my 9 to 5, I'd probably be a lot less ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
I would be. Because I'd be happy. I'd be like, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But working full time, I still got a penny pitch. Still. So now what? We got scammed. And honestly, we didn't get scammed because we didn't ask to be here. We were forced here.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
We just happened to be here. What is it? It's like you have a 1 in 4 trillion chance of being born.
And the universe said, it's your turn.
Right.
Congratulations, confetti, bills.
Well, something mildly amusing that happened to me this week was I was on my way to work and my skin has just been so dry lately. And I sometimes I wear a face mask in the car.
Like a sheet one?
Mm-hmm.
That's scary as fuck, Tabria. You can't do that shit in the car. What?
I know. I mean, nothing is obstructed. It's like it adheres to my skin. It's not
Tabria,
sliding.
It's still very scary.
Well, I realize that now because finally somebody was all nosy looking at me in the car and I could see them out of my peripheral and they like jumped a little bit. And I just look at them and I'm wearing this white sheet mask just looking at them.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. Also, I saw an anorexic person in real life. And it was very jarring.
I saw a new picture of Ariana Grande. Have you seen that picture?
I mean, I've just seen her on tour. The one that she posted?
It's one of her and she like all her dancers are all around her. She's wearing this white like slip dress and she's looking up like this and you can see all the bones in her chest and in her arms. Like this is the first time I saw her and like you could see how little fat she has in her face. I was like, this is so concerning and scary.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, did it look like that? Like, did the person?
Yes.
Okay, that's scary.
Yes, you saw everything.
I prayed like
Everything.
genuine prayers.
And I'm
for
like,
them.
damn. Like, and I've been seeing some videos from therapists who specifically deal with EDs, and I say it's like one of the hardest things to deal with. Obviously, because you can't. Anybody who has like an addiction to anything, you can't force them to seek treatment. But because of how malnourished they are, they can't just eat a lot of food at once because their body can't handle like too much nutrition. You know, it has to be like a certain amount that they eat.
Everybody's been comparing Ariana to that for like the
I know you're talking about
old school singer, something Carpenter. Karen? No.
Yeah, I
Karen
think
Carpenter?
it is. Yeah.
I apologize if I got
I'll
that
put
wrong.
the right name here.
But when I was watching content where people were describing the similarities, what shocked me is the fact that when she died, not only was she the same age as Ariana is right now, but she died when she started recovery. Because when she was doing like the feeding tube thing, because you can't overwhelm the body with the food.
Yeah.
But because she was eating the standard amount of calories in a day, it overwhelmed her system and she had a stroke. Not stroke, it caused heart failure because her heart couldn't pump enough blood. to help process all the food they were putting into her body.
That's so sad.
It's sad as fuck.
man.
She was trying.
Yeah.
She was genuinely trying. I'm like, ugh. I'm really praying for her. I truly am. I am.
Yeah.
This week for me, aside from being extremely overwhelmed by just life in general, the Knicks won. Yay! The Knicks!
Wait, did y'all go to the day party yesterday?
Yes, I was gonna say that. Went to Everyday
okay.
People yesterday. My homegirl Rose God, she DJ'd a set. Shout out to her. Love Rose God. Cancer Queen, genuinely the best DJ in LA.
I hear her name a lot.
I stand by that. She's
Mhm.
amazing. So me and Jay went. We went with a few friends, and because she was DJing, we got to be backstage.
Mhm.
And so for her set, before like she got on, she was like, "Hey guys, I really, really, really would love if you guys got on stage and like, dance and like hype the crowd up. Like we need people on stage because all the DJs, Everyday People, they always have people like dancing on stage with them."
Okay.
So we were like, "Okay, cool, sure. We go get drinks. We come back and she's on. She had just got on. And so we're like, okay, it's time to go on stage. And this big burly security guard was like, And we're like, what the fuck? Wouldn't let us up. I'm like, why? We have the wristbands. What's going on? Doechii and Janelle Monáe were on stage.
Oh, well, look at that.
Because they were at the party. They brought them up on stage. And of course, I get a security and one just like randos up there with them. When I tell you the girls was lit... Doechii was like, you could tell she was lit, but she was like fun lit.
Mm-hmm.
My girl Janelle, she was having a time. She was on that mic yelling. I was like, absolutely. Listen, I'm here for a good old drunk like episode.
Mm-hmm.
I am. She was clearly having a time. When I say she got off stage and there was this boy who like was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful in real life. You're so fine. And she looked at him. She said, who? Me? And he was like, she was drunk. And he was like, yes, you're stunning. She was like, thank you. And I was like, my girl is lit.
Oh my God.
Lit.
I love that.
I love Everyday People because of that. Everyday People is one of the few places you can go to. I wouldn't even say in LA. I would argue like in general, anywhere. An event that you can go to where you are rubbing shoulders with verified celebrities.
Yeah.
They are standing next to you. They might have their security, but they are partying right amongst the people who paid $35 for a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And they are always friendly and just down to have a good time. Now, if you were at Everyday People and you think that you saw me on stage dancing, it wasn't me.
Oh my God.
If you think that you saw me on stage throwing any amount of ass, it wasn't me.
Okay.
It's
your doppelganger. That
Yes,
you met in the
absolutely.
bathroom.
I don't know who that bitch was, but she followed me around. It was not me. Aside from that, the week was pretty like, it was pretty interesting. There were a lot of like random things that happened. I was receiving random messages. It was a very random week.
Okay.
What is it? Like just, I can't even describe it. Just the interactions I was having with people. It was like, I felt like I was in a twilight zone majority of the week. But prime example, I went to go take the trash out at my job, mind you, not even at home. And I did it. I was with a coworker and a random homeless man popped out of a dumpster and was like, good day, ladies, looking good. And the way I jumped, screamed, and ran, oh my God, scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, that's scary.
Oh my God, white man too. Oh my God. It was shit like that constantly happening.
Interesting.
Randomly. I was like, oh no, get me out of here.
That sounds like a scene from Halloween Town.
Yes. No, honestly, this week felt like an episode of Atlanta. Where like, it was things where it's like, is this really happening right now? But then also like, okay.
I'm rolling with it.
I'm rolling. Yes, I'm rolling with it. All right. Okay. We had a game night with our friends this week, and that was really fun.
Oh, yeah. We had a good time. We played charades, and normally we're not a charades group, but
it was fun.
It was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Our homegirl's downstairs neighbor was being a bitch. It was the same day as the Knicks game, and I guess she thought we were being too loud.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny because, not funny at all, because this next thing that I'm going to say was not humorous whatsoever. But the next day, I saw that story about that lady who was cheering and celebrating the Knicks win.
Yeah.
And her neighbor called the cops on her And the cops, when they came to her door, she opened the door and her dog, who, mind you, is a fucking doodle,
Literally.
wearing a Knicks t-shirt, jumped up in excitement and they shot her fucking dog.
Killed the dog.
Shot him dead. And she was on the ground screaming.
Yeah. That's really crazy. That's your first instinct?
First off, fuck them neighbors, because people are really focusing more so on the police officers. I'm trying to focus on the actual neighbor.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you look like. I don't know. But I will say this, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be a black person, because black people don't call the cops for regular ass little shit like that, because we understand what comes with that. It's an active threat the minute you call the cops. And you call the cops on a black woman.
Yeah. It's like the Knicks won, you mad? Like everybody's celebrating.
Everybody's celebrating. There's a ruckus across the nation. Y'all just hate joy that much?
Literally.
Oh my God. One thing I will say though, white people are up in arms. They've already started a petition. There's a GoFundMe that has already surpassed $18,000.
Oh, about the dog, yeah.
Yes, white people are petitioning to get all of those cops reprimanded and the one who shot the dog fired. They don't play about dogs.
They don't.
They'll play about black people, black children, but they will never play about a goddamn dog.
Oh,
that doodle will see
sad
justice.
truth.
Okay, that doodle will see justice. Oh my God.
Oh God. Well, Mindy and I both saw Obsession this week and we both recommend it.
Very good.
Yes, very good movie.
I will say, if you see it with a partner, prepare for them to look at you crazy as fuck with every single action that happens in that film.
Yeah.
Every single time the guy or the girl would do something crazy, Jay would look at me and she'd be like, "You do that."
Oh my gosh.
Relax, as I'm not crazy.
You know, you're not crazy like her.
Thank you.
Maybe crazy in your own way.
It was little things like, there's one point in the film where he gets up and she's like, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" And she's like, "You always do that." I'm genuinely curious.
Oh my gosh. Let her
Where
be.
you going? Where you going? Girl.
Child. And I'd be like, go.
And this is a prime example. No, this right here is a prime example of Venus in Aquarius versus Venus in Leo. I'm like, bitch, come here. And she's like, "Oh, thank God you're finally leaving."
Literally.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Opposite
child,
here.
I need my space.
The thing is, I enjoy my space too, but not when we're having like together time. Together time means we're together.
Yeah. I don't have to ask where you're going. Probably just going to the bathroom.
I mean, you know what's the difference? Because y'all live together. We don't live together.
True.
So when we spend time together, you better be here.
I feel it.
Sit down.
All right, let's get into the news this week.
It's gonna be fun.
I think I'm gonna do news like this from now on, where I'm just gonna hit some quick stories real quick and not go into detail, and then I'll go into more depth on the more serious stuff. It's all serious, but you know,
yes.
This first one's crazy. Fully autonomous AI drones killed human soldiers for the first time. And
what?
This
I missed that completely.
Yeah. It really flew under the radar, and it actually happened 2 years ago, but it's just now being revealed.
What?
Yeah. Just now being revealed by a senior member of the Ukrainian defense. And it was basically these 10 drones known as the Terminator drones.
Of course.
And they're given an area of they're given an area to surveil by a human, but the drone independently decides who or what qualifies as a target, when to engage, and whether to kill or not.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and it killed at least 2 Russian soldiers. So, you know, we so worried about nuclear weapons, and we got drone warfare happening. So
no, do you know that like literally sent a chill down my spine?
Yeah,
because
it's scary.
I know where this is gonna end up.
I mean, we've seen this play out on so many movies before. Like
this is going to be targeted towards not active warfare. It's gonna be targeted towards citizens of a nation.
Yep, exactly.
When they want you to stop protesting, they're gonna release the fucking drones.
Yeah, that's about control. Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, I saw Disclosure Day. I recommend it.
I want to see it so bad.
I recommend it, but it is if your attention span is cooked, you're not gonna like it
Wait, why?
because it's a slower paced movie. It's like an old school. Not I don't want to call it an old school film because that just
But like
sounds
the
terrible.
way that it's
But
like
yeah,
laid
it's
out.
very narrative driven.
But I
Not
love
like
that, though.
too much action.
The thing is, I miss that. My favorite films are like Inception and like, Interstellar, where it's like it is a drawn out story. What?
Yes. Interstellar kept you hooked the whole time though.
Interstellar did have lulls though. The first hour of the film is preparing to go into space. And then the next hour of the film is being in space, just being in space.
Yeah. This one, a lot of people are disappointed with the ending.
Really?
I feel like you might be too. I was mildly disappointed,
Ugh.
but I would still recommend going to see it. Acting was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I've heard nothing but positive things about this.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Fox is buying Roku for $22 billion, and the pool of media companies is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So, yeah, that's upsetting.
Okay, question.
Answer, maybe.
Roku. If
Yeah.
they're buying Roku doesn't have like
Exactly.
independent.
Yeah. I don't know how they plan on rolling that out. I don't know if they're just going to keep Roku's isolated to, because in order to have Roku, you have to buy like the Roku TVs.
Or like the Roku like plug-in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Like an Apple TV.
yeah. I don't know if they're going to turn it into an app or just keep it to what it is.
You know what I hope they do? Ideally, I hope they take Roku, they own it, they change the name to America First Box, whatever. And I really hope that they take all of their MAGA-centric content and put it in one place so that I could completely avoid it.
I mean,
That's
hey,
the goal.
I can't tell you one thing that's on Roku, so
But that's my point. There's no like Roku specific shows or films.
Yeah.
Roku is just like a conduit for streaming.
But no, there are.
Really?
Yes. But
Oh, I
I
had no
just don't
idea.
know what they are. But I know they definitely have Roku only shows and
Oh,
stuff.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, that
Mhm.
shows you how popular they are.
I mean, exactly.
Go off.
So this is sad. In Georgia, there was a Black family having a family reunion in their front yard. And there was this white man that drove by and he was yelling racial slurs at them.
With
Because,
his wife in the passenger seat.
Black people just be on white people's minds 24/7. And they brush it off. Fuck you. We just gonna keep having a good time.
They in the South, they used to it. They know.
Exactly. So then he drives by one more time, does it again, still brush it off. He drives away, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes pass. He comes back. He's wearing body armor and has an AR-15 in his hand and starts shooting at this family.
For no fucking reason.
No reason.
No, you know what the reason was? Because they didn't react the first 2 times. That's
Mhm.
literally it. They want you to react
Yep.
and come out of character. And when you
Yep.
brush it off and you're like, you're having a tantrum, I don't give a fuck. Now they're really pissed off.
Mm-hmm. And fortunately, nobody in the family was injured. But one of the men in the family, Ramel Green, he returned fire, shot him.
Good.
His name is Jeffrey Kinzer. He was arrested, charged with aggravated assault, and then was released on $5,000 bond.
5,000 for trying to
Yeah.
mass murder a family?
Right.
5,000? If he was a better shot, half that family would be dead.
Literally.
5,000 is crazy.
Mhm. And people try to act like, and I purposely omitted this week, but people are so divided on this Carmelo Anthony case, but it's things like this is the reason that people are so incensed about it. It's not fair. It's not
It's
fair.
never fair.
It's so unjust. I'm not going to talk about it. We're moving on. So this story was very weird. There was a group of 71 girls from a Jewish school. It's called Taurus Imachu, and they emerged from a sewer in Rockland County, New York. So the story is they were on a field trip. Mind you, the field trip was not permitted by the school. So
What field trip?
exactly, they just took them on a bus.
You can't do that. You
Right.
need parents' signatures.
Yeah.
You need approval.
And so what they said happened was they followed a creek trail which led to this big drain opening all 71 of them took it upon themselves, just follow one behind the other.
No adults left the bus.
No adults. Walked through this big ass opening in this drain. Were wandering about half a mile, got disoriented, got scared. 2 of them ran off, found an opening in the sewer. They climbed up and it was in somebody's backyard. They chased them out. Police got called. The remaining 71 girls, they walked a little further and exited a sewer that was by a restaurant. It makes no sense, child. Okay, now let's get into the detailed stuff. Apparently, we have struck a deal with Iran. Not really. Sort of, kind of. I mean, I feel like every week he says we struck a deal.
I went through the details of this new deal.
Girl.
And yeah.
But Iran has confirmed. So it is a preliminary deal. It's called a Memorandum of Understanding, and the final negotiations will begin in 60 days. This is what's on the table right now, and this is from an Iranian news source. Y'all know all the sources and everything will be on the screen here. It's 14 points, so I'm only going to go through the highlights. So, an end to the war, including Lebanon, lift the U.S. blockade of the strait, lift all sanctions against Iran, which totals to $24 billion, reaffirmation of Iran's commitment to not produce nuclear weapons, and the biggest one is a reconstruction plan by the U.S. and its allies, totaling at least $300 billion.
We didn't have to even do this.
No.
And now...
It's really crazy because literally everything on the table right now was already in place before this even started.
Literally.
We are in the exact same place. Honestly, we're in a worse position than we were before this war started.
Because we've lost money, we've lost resources, we've lost relationships.
Yes.
Also, you could swing your shriveled little dick around.
Literally.
And it didn't even land the way you wanted it to.
Mm-hmm. And this $300 billion, it's not really confirmed on who's paying this, because it's in the memorandum. It says U.S. and allies, but J.D. Vance, I think he was interviewed by NBC or CBS, and they asked him about it. And he says that it will potentially be funded by the Gulf Coalition, which is basically just the countries that surround Iran in the Middle East, also known as their enemies. So I don't see that happening. I feel like us taxpayers will be footing this bill.
Always.
Maybe not all of it, at least a portion of it. And also, we don't know for sure yet, because this will be decided after the memorandum is up, which is after the 60 days. Netanyahu already said that Israel isn't bound by these terms, so they can still go off on Lebanon and occupy Lebanon if they want to. They
also didn't include Palestine.
No, that wasn't. No,
which is crazy because at first that was supposed to be on the table, and I guess Iran just realized Israel's never going to back down.
Yeah,
they don't give a fuck. They would rather us lose all of our money, all of our resources, use up all of our military, and they will still never cease to continue their mission of taking over the entire Middle East.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, just because of Netanyahu alone, it seems like this is going to be null and void pretty soon, but we will see how it goes. This is essentially a 60-day ceasefire, so we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, we have spent over $100 billion on this war. 15 U.S. service members have lost their lives. Thousands of civilians in the Middle East have lost theirs. The nuclear program, that is not even on the table right now, so we're nowhere with that, which is the whole reason we got into this war anyway. But gas has gone down to $4. So,
but I don't even know if that means anything significant.
I'm being facetious.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I know you are, but I'm saying, like, I feel like it might go right back up again.
Yeah, I agree.
And the way that they like to play back and forth, like you said, just because we both agreed to terms does not mean in 60 days they're not going to say bullshit.
Exactly.
Or tomorrow,
literally,
Israel start banging on them again.
Yeah. All it takes is somebody just pop off real quick, and then we're back at square one.
And you already know who it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's always the same person. Or country. But not even, it's not even a country. I can't.
Right.
Oh my God.
Social Security is on track to become insolvent by 2032. This doesn't mean that people are just going to be out of Social Security money, but recipients will receive 22% less in their Social Security checks compared to what people are receiving today. So this is due to a variety of reasons, like more people are retiring than new people entering the job market because the job market is shit right now.
Mhm.
People are living longer, which is a bad thing. Shit, you got to pay, Social Security usually only lasts till people about 75, 80. People live until they 90, 95 nowadays. And the declining birth rate. And wage stagnation. Inflation is increasing and people are not getting paid more to keep up with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm including a map. It was like a federal committee that created this map that shows how each state will be affected by this. So if you're curious to see how you'll be affected, go here. The fixes that are on the table are extremely unpopular, which is why no party has committed to touch this essentially individually. So it's either raise the age of retirement, which they've been trying to do, and reduce the cost of living, or increase taxes, which Republicans are always against. Republicans in Congress specifically.
How the fuck would they increase taxes? Well, you guys literally have if you tax the billionaires and now trillionaire, you will have more than enough for this.
Yeah. Well, they're having discussions about setting up a bipartisan committee to address this. They obviously don't even want to deal with this until after the midterms because it's just going to favor badly on whoever makes this decision. Yeah. But anyway, something has to be done. And like you said, I think taxing the ultra wealthy is a start. And speaking of the ultra wealthy.
Oh, before you go there.
Yes.
Speaking of, honestly, say yours first and then, because it connects both of them. Go ahead.
Elon Musk has become the world's first trillionaire. And this is because his company SpaceX has gone public. This is the largest IPO of all time. Now, people are obviously upset about this because it's just an obscene amount of wealth. It doesn't you can't even conceptualize how much $1 trillion is.
Unnecessary.
But a lot of people's 401ks are automatically going to be invested in SpaceX.
That's what I was going to talk about.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
And people may not even realize it. So typically, and I looked into this just to make sure I knew what I was talking about. Typically with index funds, there are requirements in order to be included in a 401k or into an index fund, essentially. So for example, the S&P 500, for a company to be included in that, they have to show profitability as a public company over a 12-month span. SpaceX, they just launched, so they don't qualify for that. But for the NASDAQ and Russell indexes, they changed their rules just last month. Mm-hmm. Coincidence? I think
absolutely not.
I think not. They will allow any newly listed companies that rank among the top 40 in market cap and has been trading for only 15 days to be in their index fund. It's 15 to 2 weeks compared to 12 months. That's crazy. And that puts SpaceX at around a July 6th date when they'll be fully vested and they can be in these index funds. And that'll be coming out of your retirement, So, do your own research for this. But from a lot of the financial creators that I've seen, they are speculating that Elon and his early investors may potentially be trying to do a rug pull by leveraging this IPO to take out massive loans, because that's how the rich spend their money, by leveraging their assets against loans that they don't pay taxes on. So when you take out a loan, you don't pay taxes on it because it's not classified as income. It is called the buy, borrow, die strategy.
Yeah. And guess who's going to foot the bill?
Exactly. We would. Or if you have a 401k, you would. Yeah.
And your 401k also fluctuates as the stock of this company fluctuates. Mm-hmm. So if they do crash, your 401k is kaput. She's gone. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie. If I had a 401k, because I have one right now, but if I had a 401k that I've been adding to for years, and I had a significant amount of money, I would take it out. Mm-hmm. I would take it out and I would have that money in my pocketbook and I'd put it in, I would invest in myself.
Well, so a lot of people are saying that you can call your employer and I don't know if
And
all
tell them,
I don't
yeah,
have a 401k. I have an IRA, so I don't know how it works for
I have a
employers.
401k.
But you can call your employer and they can like change it
Well,
possibly.
you would contact HR and then ask them how they like in terms of your 401k, because it's usually a company that's in charge of that. So
Mm-hmm.
it would be like under another like investment firm that controls your company's 401k program, and you would then ask them if they're going to be investing in SpaceX. And if they
Mm-hmm.
are, you can request that they don't invest your 401k in that, and then they would just remove you from the program.
Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully, I hope that's not the case. You know,
Yeah.
that would be devastating. So, the good news I have, solar has generated more energy in the US than coal for the first time ever.
Absolutely.
I love to hear it.
Yes. Save the planet.
Jersey City has divested from Citizens Bank over its funding of private prisons.
Period.
And deforestation in the Amazon has declined 61% in May.
That's some good news.
That's good
Thank you. That just
news.
like lifted my spirits a little bit.
Yeah.
Get ready for them to plummet again.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna start off with the hard hitting stuff so that
Mhm.
I can land with more of the fluff.
Okay.
Okay. These two stories genuinely fucked me up because the visuals that come along with them, I do not recommend you looking them up if you are sensitive to things like this.
Mm-hmm.
In Brazil this past week, Maria Eduarda Rodriguez de Freitas passed away after participating in a bungee jump where the workers forgot to attach the bungee cord. There was a friend of hers filming the entire thing. No one noticed, not the people waiting to do their jump, not her friend, not the workers. No one noticed that they did not attach the cord. And they literally walked this young woman onto this plank and threw her.
Mm-hmm. It's really crazy because the first time I saw that video, that's the first thing I noticed.
Same.
I was like, the rope is on the ground.
Same. I was like, because when she's up there, you should see the cord trailing.
Yeah.
Nothing. No one noticed. And the three workers have all been arrested.
Good.
And so I know they probably feel like shit. I doubt anybody did that intentionally, but that is for sure. What's a word for it? You know how doctors have malpractice?
Negligence?
Yeah. Negligent homicide. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I know you didn't intend it, but what you did had real life consequences. And I'm so sorry, but yeah.
Like, this is what you do for a living. All you got to do is check the fucking rope.
Yes.
How did all three of y'all not check the rope?
And your job is just as dangerous as a doctor's, as a surgeon's.
Yeah.
You really do have someone's life in your hands. You need to be double, triple checking that cord. I was shocked because every single time I've ever seen, because personally, I've never done no shit like that and I won't. But I always see they put you in the position and then someone goes around yanking on the cord every single time. Every single one I've seen, they do that. You just completely forgot that step. You're supposed to make sure it's secure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. R.I.P. to that woman.
And I'm a daredevil myself, but seeing all these videos like that, the Chinese girl, was she Chinese or it happened in China? It definitely happened in China. But it was like a similar situation, except she was harnessed in, but it like came undone.
I saw that. Yeah, it like snapped or something.
Oof.
Fuck. Yeah.
So tragic, man.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oliver Tree, who is the artist who sang that really popular song, Life Goes On and On and On and On and On.
Wow.
That's him. He died in a plane crash in Brazil. And he had been really active on social media, just like pushing his music and his tour. And he was really excited to be in Brazil. He recently cut ties with Atlantic Records. And this is just devastating. There's a lot of conspiracies going around saying that Atlantic did that shit, you know, on purpose or whatever. But regardless of what the case may be, it is still a very sad story. He was young. I think he was 32 or 33. R.I.P. to that man.
That sucks, man.
Gwyneth Paltrow is actively advertising $10 million penthouses in Israel, which I wouldn't even say it's in Israel because it's on the Gaza Strip.
Oh my
Literally, it's mere miles, barely miles away from the flattened Gaza Strip. And she is out here doing full-blown infomercial-style commercials. Come live here, the true luxury of the world. Live in paradise. Paradise? On blood-stained earth. That's what you call paradise. You know, we just had a slice of Goop pizza the other day. And it was good. But fuck you, bitch, and fuck your Goop.
Never again.
Never again.
Never a fucking again.
Okay?
I really wish we would like commit to unfollowing people like that. I mean, I never follow her.
I'm about to say that's gonna be easy for me to divest from Gwyneth Paltrow.
But
It's the white girls that's gonna have a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
Release it, please. Jerry Seinfeld was seen out and about, and he was asked by a streamer to say "Free Palestine." He looked dead into the camera and responded by saying, "It doesn't exist." I feel like I've been saying this so often this episode, but fuck you, Jerry Seinfeld. Okay.
God.
I know.
People are so heartless.
I know.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Jay-Z is officially collabing with Target.
God, did you not get the memo?
With Target. Target is releasing an exclusive 30th anniversary white vinyl edition of Jay-Z's legendary 1996 album, Reasonable Doubt. Now, the concept of re-releasing Reasonable Doubt on a 30th anniversary, genius idea, love that for sure. Why the fuck would you pair with Target? But the thing is, I know why. Because you are a capitalist. Jay-Z is not for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z is a capitalist. Let us not forget that when Colin Kaepernick was taking a knee, he told him to get the fuck up, nigga. He did.
Those are his exact
Those were not his exact words, but that's basically what he said. He said, the kneeling is over. He said he literally was advocating for the NFL over Colin Kaepernick.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard him say a fucking vowel, an utterance of a sound about what's happening with Carmelo Anthony. I haven't heard him say anything about any of the things that the Trump administration has done. Anything.
Mm-hmm.
This is a man who grew up in Brooklyn alongside hella immigrants. You haven't said a fucking word.
Yeah, I feel like he's been pretty quiet compared to how loud he was during like the BLM.
Obama administration.
Well, that was Biden.
Well,
but like
you mean during like 2020?
Yeah, because
Okay.
what was the kid's name who was locked up? Kendrick?
Yeah, but that was before. You mean the boy, the backpack?
Backpack.
But that was way before he did
Really?
that documentary. Yes. That wasn't during BLM. It's just that we started talking about it because the documentary came out, but that was after he died.
Yeah.
But that's different to me. Like, because that was at that point in time, I think that was before he became a billionaire. Like, it was palatable when the change happened. When he went from being black to being rich and wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
He went from being black to being a billionaire. And I don't fuck with that. And I really hope that he and hopefully his wife will say something. Like, when is it going to be the right time to say something when the entire nation is just crumbled? When black people are literally being shot by drones in the sky? When will you say something? Y'all just left. You moved out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any respect for that personally. Ethan Slater and Ariana Grande call it quits after 2 years. And I know Ethan Slater's wife is probably happy as fuck. Cause yes, nigga. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
You left your wife. Yeah. You broke up your family to run behind this girl who has a history of leaving niggas behind in the dust.
Mm-hmm.
And you gave up your whole family.
He was in Wicked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, just making sure.
That's how they met. They met on set.
Of Wicked?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I
They
didn't know that.
they met on set of Wicked, and his wife was pregnant. He was married to, like, they had been together forever. They were high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
And he literally, apparently, so Ariana Grande was in a relationship too. They both left their partners. Yeah. In the middle of filming, was just like, sorry, gotta go. And then the wife, she had to watch all of their press tour and like see people talk about how cool they, oh my God, they're so cute. Oh my God, they're in love. Oh my God. Yeah, no.
He
Justice for
is
her. This
an
is her justice.
interesting looking fellow.
He played SpongeBob and it was fitting.
That makes sense.
Riley Gaines, who is a very popular MAGA influencer. She's a young blonde. She's like 23, I want to say. But she is very loud, very proud, very, she looks like she's MAGA too. Like, it's just, I don't want to talk about nobody, but just know it's not going to be the prettiest picture. But she was caught on camera asking her assistant to remind her what her pillars are, because she doesn't remember the fact that she stands for Christianity, anti-abortion, stronger immigration laws, and all those things that she spews daily, because she doesn't actually believe in it.
Yeah.
She just wants to be famous. That's it. And I think that moment was very pivotal because it proves that fact. Last thing. The UFC fight happened.
Oh, Lord.
And I don't give a fuck about any of those details because the entire thing was an embarrassment to this nation. There are two specific events that happened during the UFC fight night that I do think are important to discuss. First thing, I'm so sorry I have to pull out my phone, but I need this man's name. Sean Strickland. He's arguably the biggest UFC fighter, period, right now. He has the most like championship whatevers. I don't know nothing about UFC for real, but he's like up there. And he was interviewed last week because he did not do the fight, would not do it. He turned it down.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
And because he doesn't believe in it. So they had asked him and he said he doesn't believe that the government and sports should ever be aligned. He doesn't, he basically said that the administration is making a mockery of the United States and that he used to be proud to be American, but like now it's like a shit show. He shows up to the UFC fight. They tell him to go on stage. He goes on stage. It's a whole thing. When I say he's like, it's like LeBron showing up to like a minor league game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a big fucking deal. Everybody's excited. They had no idea they were going to see him there. He's on stage, taking a mic for a little bit. He's on stage for maybe a minute. All of a sudden, you see like the federal police running towards the stage. They get in the ring, they arrest him, and they usher him out. And they arrested him for disorderly conduct.
What?
Yes. No. Literally. And he's like, I didn't do anything illegal. What am I doing? And it's because he's against the Trump administration. This is where we are. They only did that. It was literally just payback. It was retribution for what he said earlier this week in saying that he thinks that the Trump administration is making a mockery of the United States.
Well, my thing is, why did he even go?
No idea.
Like, if you didn't agree with it, why were you there?
No idea. I will say
that's crazy.
I saw a lot of people. So I watched this compilation of interviews and they were stopping people. There were Black people there, which like that was very embarrassing.
Yeah.
But they were interviewing people, and if they were either redneck, backwood, drunk people that just want to see people get pulverized, or they were genuine UFC fans who basically were like, I can separate the two. Like, I don't think that it's right, but like, who wouldn't want to see a UFC fight in this exclusive UFC, da-da-da-da-da? Like, they're just like fans of the sport. And I think that Sean Strickland, in the comments that he made earlier this week, he also said that he loves the game. And he was like, I think it's a beautiful thing that we're platforming UFC as a major sport in the United States, because that's never happened before. Usually when we talk about American sports, it's football.
Mm-hmm.
It might be basketball, it might be baseball. But he was like, there's a great look for the UFC as a whole, but he doesn't believe that the government should be a part of it. So he probably showed up just because of that aspect. But yeah, regardless, embarrassing. The second thing that I want to talk about Josh Hokett, who is a UFC fighter and looks like his mama and his daddy are siblings. He, after his fight, grabbed the fucking mic and decided to scream out, Michelle Obama is a man.
What was the reason? Why?
That was a very
Oh my
clear
God.
depiction of what MAGA is.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't even know what you stand for. You just want to upset Black people.
Yeah,
That's
literally
it. You had no reason to say that. She wasn't even there. You just said that because you knew that it would upset Black people. If you thought that you wouldn't lose every brand deal you have, you would have said fuck niggers.
Mm-hmm. Child. That's why I'm very upset about that, but I feel like Black people as a whole too are kind of not waking up to this because we've been known, but not to feed into that type of agitation.
Man, I saw a video today and it was a standoff. It was about Carmelo Anthony's case, right? So they were protesting, and then there was a white man wearing an American flag shirt, and he was basically like saying, just negative things or whatever. And he was getting in this nigga's face, and his Black man was like, "What you gonna do? Hit me then." He said, "Hit me, hit me. Hit me then." And literally he started jumping. And he's like, "What you gonna do? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me?" All the crowd of Black people around him made it a beat and started dancing. And the way this nigga's whole face turned red.
Wow.
And it set him off to a level I've not seen, where he walked away because it was the joy itself decimated him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That is the approach. That is the approach. Now I'm going to tell you guys about one more thing that's going to piss you off, but this is the subject matter for the episode.
I did not even hear about this until Mindy told me about it today.
Which is so crazy because that has been a huge part of my timeline. David Oyelowo. I watched several videos so I could get that pronunciation right.
Is that right?
David Oyelowo. Yes. Oyelowo.
Oyelowo.
How you print it out for you but not me?
I just wrote my own little notes about what happened.
Never mind. I thought it was from the notes.
No.
Oh, never mind. Okay. So he was on the 154 podcast, which is hosted by Akbar and damn, why is his name leaving me? The more famous one, the comedian. It's his podcast. 154 Africa podcast. Godfrey.
Oh, Godfrey.
So Godfrey and Akbar. And 154, the name of the podcast itself, is very inspirational. It literally represents the 54 Black nations in the diaspora being one. That's literally all it is. 154. It's about bringing us together.
Well, isn't this ironic?
Okay. Okay.
Godfrey?
Yes.
That is so disappointing.
And what's even more disappointing is in the clip that I sent you, and like in that section, he was agreeing with him. He's like, yes, ha ha ha, yes.
All right.
Okay. So he was on this podcast and they were discussing the Drewski skit and the backlash and the sentiments that a lot of Black Americans feel about British Black people coming to America and taking up space and taking these roles that are truly very sentimental to Black people. And I think that them presenting this question to David himself was extremely important because he played Martin Luther King Jr. That was a huge fucking deal. Yeah, and it was around the same time that Cynthia Erivo was getting backlash because she got casted as Harriet. So we had these huge Black figures, Black American icons that mean more than just a sentimental film. The foundation of Blackness in America has been influenced by these people, right?
Do you want to play it?
Oh, for sure.
I feel like it'd be good to play this one.
Absolutely. Here we go.
If you take the Nigerian accent like this and you slow it down, you put a lot of slavery in there.
Facts.
And then you start to put a little bit of subservience in it. This is what starts to happen
Yeah.
to the Nigerian accent.
Man.
It goes, because literally, if you're down here and you start to speed it up, and then you start to take all the thing out of it, then before you know it, you're talking like this.
Now we are free again.
Now we are free. We are released.
Hey. That's how you do it.
And Godfrey said, now we are free again. Godfrey will always be on point for me.
He does.
And this was such a disappointment. Because he always says the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think being amongst his people really you stop thinking with your brain.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I
I
mean?
will say it is harder to call people out on the fly in person.
Unless you are actually offended. But I think the fact that he is the child of an immigrant or of an immigrant family,
Mhm.
he still has some of that in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
You
yeah.
didn't catch that.
Mm-hmm.
As much, even though I'm the child of immigrants, I would have caught that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You said put some slavery and subservience in there? The fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, like what point were you even trying to make? That it didn't make any sense.
And it also doesn't actually work. You fuse together two accents that are not related whatsoever.
Mhm.
The standard Southern accent, be it black or white, is derived from old British accents.
Mm-hmm. There's this linguistics video that went viral. Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was this lady showing. She was tracing the origins of accents and how, like you just said, the British accent the black Southern accent is a derivative of the British accent.
Yes.
And how like the New Orleans Creole
Yes.
accent is a derivative of French.
Yes.
Mhm.
And like the antebellum sound in
Yeah.
like that. In that video, she said that the antebellum accent is actually closer related to the accent in Britain that existed at that time than the current British accent is. Closer.
Mm-hmm.
And you trying to tell me that if you take a Nigerian accent
Yeah.
and you add slavery to it like a seasoning pack,
Slavery and subservience, like
the fuck are you talking about?
it just made no sense.
I'm not even gonna lie. This is gonna be one of the episodes where I rant. Because I am. Because the thing is, when you talk about the subservience, I need Black people and people of color as a whole. But since we're talking about Black people in the diaspora, I need y'all to understand that the subservience you think Black Americans have is actually thriving in you.
Mhm.
Because the only reason why Black people of the diaspora, outside of Black Americans, the only reason why y'all look down on Black Americans is because you fully believe the idea that if you just keep your head down and just like speak proper and just
Exactly.
like do the good thing and do the
Mhm.
right thing, then you wouldn't be in your situation. And you don't recognize the fact that white people in America have treated niggas terribly, treated Black Americans terribly, and the rebelliousness is necessary. And you would not be able to live in this country and have the things that you have and be able to be subservient, which you are,
Yeah.
if Black people didn't act the way they acted. If Black people didn't stand the fuck up and say absolutely the fuck not. So when you sit here and you're like, oh, Black people, y'all got everything on a platter. Y'all just don't do what y'all need to do to end up where y'all end up. That's why all Nigerians are doctors and y'all out here, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-mm.
Nah, nigga. At the end of the day, you are benefiting from the work of Black Americans.
Yeah.
And that subservience is yours. Y'all are out here still working on the plan the white man set out for
Yeah.
you.
Assimilation.
Yes.
Mhm.
You are still out here changing your names
Mhm.
and doing the things you need to do and speaking in a specific accent and doing all those things, going to the schools because you're still trying to align yourself with whiteness, and y'all hate Black people because they don't give a fuck to do that.
Mm-hmm. You know, that became very evident to me when the whole BAFTA situation happened
Yes.
with the guy who had Tourette's and said the N-word live during the BAFTAs. And just seeing that was like the first time I really saw Black British people react to something like in a unified fashion.
Mhm.
Like you'll see one-offs, of people who are just plugged into Black American culture. But that was like the first time where I saw like, okay, y'all are saying something as a whole about this. And then seeing the reaction from Black Americans to it and how we just seem so much more upset
Yes.
about it.
Yes.
And it got so much press because of our reaction to it.
Exactly that. And the thing is, y'all are benefiting from the
Mhm.
anger and the outrage of Americans, but you also consider us uncouth because of it.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm always so incensed by this, it's not only the fact that I grew up in America and I genuinely have a deep appreciation for Black Americans because I think Black Americans remind me a lot of Haitians, period. Haitians have always been like this. We are extremely rebellious. And because of our rebellion, every other island don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
They always talk down and look down on Haitians as if we didn't free y'all.
Literally.
We literally freed y'all.
The first to do it.
And then as soon as we got our freedom, we got on boats and went to everybody's islands and tried to help y'all too. And what do we get from that?
Mhm.
Oh, Haitians, y'all always got this shit going on your island. Yeah, because we don't want to just sit there and allow white people to siphon all of our resources and our money. What do you want us to do? Sit there and take it?
Mm-hmm.
In the same way, people will literally look, and the thing is, this sentiment, I think, goes across the board because that's why Asians feel the way they feel about Black people.
Mhm.
That's why we're in the situation right now where Black people said that they're going to divest from going to Asian-owned businesses in Black neighborhoods because y'all don't give a fuck about us and you guys are racist as fuck. But all you guys hear is, oh, so you just want to see our families be hungry and starve? Fuck y'all. Y'all don't do shit for Black people. And you look down on Black people. You guys subscribe to the same ideologies and the same stereotypes that white people do. And for some reason, you think that if you feel this way about Black people, they'll love you more.
Mhm.
They'll accept you more. And it's not just Asians. It's also Hispanic people.
Mhm.
It's every other part of the diaspora. There are Middle Eastern people that hate Black people.
Yeah.
Across the board. And the one thing that I genuinely love and hate about Black people, Black Americans specifically, we still ride for y'all when y'all the ones on the receiving end of the white backlash and the white oppression and the white abuse, we still show up for y'all.
Mhm.
But then the minute it's some shit for us, quiet, unless it's a motherfucking party, then y'all want to get invited too. I am at my limit when it comes to this shit. And the diaspora wars, I know everybody's like, oh, we just need to love on each other. No, y'all all need a reality check. Now, do I believe that all Black Americans their hands are cleaned for how they treat certain people? No. Because there is a specific group of people who are Black Americans and are very, very divisive. They do not fuck with people from the diaspora. They believe that if you have one person in your family, your granddaddy was Nigerian, but everybody else in your family was Black American, you still don't count because you are unpure.
The FBAs.
Okay?
Foundational Black Americans.
They don't believe that mixed people are Black.
Mhm.
They don't believe that if you have, like I said before, a Puerto Rican auntie, uncle, grandfather, whatever, you are not Black.
Mhm.
If I literally saw a video of someone who is very loudly and proudly FBA, and they said, if I cannot go back in your lineage to a boat, you are not foundationally Black. No, dead ass. They were like, you could be Black American for 5 generations, but if one of them generations came from another country, then you are not FBA. And to me, I don't understand why the fuck you want a cookie for that. At the end of the day, we are all Black. Y'all not from here either.
Literally.
Y'all not
literally.
We are all not from here.
Mm-hmm.
The only people that are from here are the indigenous folk. What the fuck are we talking about? When Black people, when I hear arguments like that, it sounds so closely aligned to when white people say, this is our country.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel a way because you are Black American, right?
Mhm.
Your family all Black American. Do you feel a way or like a divisiveness between your identity as a Black person and then other people like me who like my parents are immigrants or people who are immigrants themselves and just got here but they're Black?
I personally don't. I mean, I always live by the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. If you treat me fine, I treat you fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I also walk through the world as a light-skinned Black person. So
Mhm.
that is a certain level of privilege that I have. And people aren't going to treat me the same as they would treat someone who's darker skinned, you
Mhm.
know? But as far as immigrants are concerned, I haven't... Honestly, the most like tense situations I've had with immigrants have been with the Middle East, like Middle
Mhm.
Easterns. And I actually had one today, which was random.
Really? Do
Mhm.
tell.
I was at the bank and I said that I needed to make a withdrawal. And he was doing his little tip taps. And as he was typing, I was like, oh, actually, I need it to be a money order. Sorry. And he was like, okay, that's fine. And he was like, okay, how do you want it? You want it like in all hundreds? And I was like, oh no, I said I actually wanted it to be a money order. And he was like, why wouldn't you tell me that? And I said, I did. I interrupted
Are you not
and
at your
said-
job, nigga?
Right.
Why would you not tell me that? Nick, you're supposed to be saying yes, ma'am. No,
Right.
ma'am.
And I just said I needed a money order, and you said okay. And he was like, no, you should have told me that you needed a money order first. But okay, I can just reverse it and do it again. I was like, okay. It was very like very dismissive. It was very rude.
Yuck.
But a lot of people in this area act like that. I'm not gonna say who it is
Yeah.
but they are a little, you know.
The racism is always palatable.
It's always
The thing is, I'm never unaware of when someone is being racist towards me. I'm almost too aware of it.
Mhm.
And I think the fact that it happens so often and we just brush it off and you're just like, okay, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
that's how often it happens.
Mhm.
Okay. Real question.
Yes.
Do you believe that people who are not Black American, but they're Black,
Mhm.
diasporic Blacks,
Yeah.
and for this question, I'm gonna, it's two different versions of it. First version, people who were born and raised in a different country, but they're Black,
Mhm.
can they say nigga? Because they do.
They
do. They sure do. I see videos all the time, motherfuckers in Ghana, nigga. Yeah. Even motherfuckers in Haiti. I don't think, I want your opinion, but like,
Mhm.
how do you feel?
Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
When I have heard it, I'm like, I wince a little.
Yes.
And I'm just like, but I can't. It's fine, I guess.
Is it though?
Is it fine? I have questioned this to myself before.
Yes. Sabrina don't want to answer.
This is a slippery slope.
I'll answer because listen, I'm growing and can't nobody whoop me. I will say, I don't believe if you have not lived the Black American experience,
Mhm.
you should not be saying nigga. Now, firmly believe this, okay? If you have never even stepped foot in America,
Mhm.
you should not be saying nigga.
Mhm.
If you are Black, I know that you're like, oh, same. No, because that word does not carry the same amount of weight for you as it does for us. Now, if you happen to live in a nation, I don't know what it's like in Britain, because at the end of the day, they're the OGs for the white folk we got here. So maybe that was a thing that they did out there. I don't believe so personally. And until somebody can prove it to me, y'all shouldn't be saying that either. Now, if you were born and raised here, but you are the children of an immigrant, you were born and raised here though,
Yeah.
you lived your life, you walked through these streets as a Black American person, yes, I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I done been called nigga multiple times in my life with a hard ER. Okay? But if you, like, I say this to even my family members. If you've been in America since the Biden administration and you are 30, baby, shut the fuck up. You cannot say nigga. You can't do it. God. I don't care how many 50 Cent songs you know. Mm-hmm. You can't say it. Stop. There are other things you can do. You can't even speak English, but you saying nigga.
Yeah. I think that's weird.
It's very strange.
Mhm.
You're wearing other people's oppression
Mhm.
as a costume. I saw a video of Aboriginal people saying nigga.
That's crazy.
And I get it. But the thing is, in their country, they're the black people. But you cannot co-opt someone's struggle because it's cool, because we got Jay-Z and 50 Cent, and then start saying it out there. I'm so sorry. That is bananas to me. It's bananas to me.
That's very interesting. I'm so curious to know what y'all think about that.
I am too.
Please
Y'all,
chime in.
Comment, because that is something that I have genuinely thought about in detail.
Mhm.
And I asked Jade this question because she's foundationally black. Like, she is like your family, born and raised in Tennessee. Like, her parents were the first to leave Tennessee. Like, we literally looked her her last name up and found the plantation where it's still named after her last name.
Oh my God.
Foundational, right?
Mhm.
And I asked her opinion, and she literally was like, damn, I never really thought about this, but she said the same thing as you. She was like, I will say, whenever I hear it, it does make me go like, oh.
Right.
But this is such a good example of Black people and the fact that Black people are so welcoming. And so, I don't care how, I think FBAs are a very niche part of what Black American culture is. The foundation of Black American culture is come one, come all. Because at the end of the day, on those plantations, when motherfuckers were creating Black American culture, it was come one, come all. Every single Black American person, they came from different nations, different tribes. You had to be accepting.
Mhm.
And I think that energy, that air is still present in Black people today. But I refuse to allow y'all to play in motherfuckers' faces any longer. I'm so dead. I genuinely don't like it. I hate it so much because it'd be the same motherfuckers that'll be on TikTok talking about, y'all swear everybody want to be like Black Americans. Y'all be dancing Afro beats. It's our music. Yeah, but bitch, look at your hairstyle. Look at your nails. Look at the way that you speak. Look at the lingo that you're using. You tapping your fucking fingers, bitch. What are we talking about?
Literally, Black people are the fucking blueprint.
The blueprint.
The blueprint.
And when she says Black people, Black American people. Because I'm
yeah.
talking about Black people having this sentiment. You cannot sit there and feel this way. You can't be. I literally saw a video one time, and it was this girl who was like East African, and she was like, yeah, I love the fact that I'm American, but like no shade, like East African girls, East African people, like we just look better. We got better culture. We got better this, better that. Okay. Well, then how about you speak your language and you listen to your music and you do your cultural things. You got on a motherfucking Gia bodysuit on.
You don't have to put us down to lift your culture up.
Thank you.
At all.
And I don't mean, and this is no shade to any of my my Black people in the diaspora. I love all people. I do. I love Black people as a whole. I genuinely wish that we could have this 154 thing happen.
Mm-hmm.
I want it so bad. But I also recognize the fact that people try to make Black people seem crazy all the time. And niggas is not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are playing. And that interview shed light on that. He did put out an apology.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. He apologized profusely. But the thing is, I don't give a fuck because we're going to get back on David. He married a white woman.
Right.
As we all should know this already. I'm so sorry. I didn't have to know this to know this. I knew before I knew. He has a production company that he started with his wife, and they called it Yoruba Saxon. Yoruba Saxon. Yoruba Anglo-Saxon.
Anglo-Saxon.
Okay. Also, did you know he produced Nina?
The Nina Simone?
Zoe Saldana wearing prosthetics was his work. that was him.
Who? Always at the scene of the crime. Well, that's not surprising.
He also produced a film where the storyline of the film, and this is from his company, the storyline of the film was a African king falling in love with a white woman. She becomes the queen of a black tribe in Africa. And then the entire storyline is her being bullied for being white. And at the end, she is literally the entirety of the story. Oh no, y'all are being mean to this beautiful white woman. Oh no, Africans can be so mean. Oh no. Are you fucking kidding me? We need more than an apology.
No, actually. You know, my thing also with a lot of the Black British actors, because a lot of them are Nigerian.
Yes.
Why don't y'all go do Nollywood?
Why don't y'all go do Nollywood? Why don't y'all elevate Nollywood?
Literally. Why don't you go there to your community and uplift them?
Because it all goes back to this idea of Black Americans being bad Blacks. We could do it better.
Mm-hmm.
And white people think Black Brits are exotic.
Yeah.
So you get the Black face, you get the Black portrayal without any of the demands, without any of the, you're not gonna do that. Without any, like, think about being on set for a slave film and having someone degrade you. Black people are gonna have a line that you're not gonna cross.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Black Brits have no attachment to these sentiments. None. You heard him add a little slavery and subservience. So to them, oh yeah, for sure, you want to spit on me when you call me a nigger? Okay, cool. For sure. You want me to lay down on the ground? I'll do that. Black people not going for that shit. He played Martin Luther King. He was in The Butler. He was in Red Tails. He was in Yes! 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 I can go through a list of his films. He was in so many iconic films about Black American history. Not just, it's Black people in a movie. No, these are historical tales. And you are faking a Black American accent and telling our stories with absolutely no connection to them.
Wow.
So, yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
I know. It's very disappointing. I guess we appreciate the apology, but not really. I just know his wife was petting him and telling him it's gonna be okay. They just don't understand you the way I understand you.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Child, you can have them.
I know. Anywho, got a question?
Yeah, random.
Okay, yes.
Would you rather never be able to speak again or not have both of your legs?
Whoa. So I'm either
You can't
mute
walk or you're mute.
I'll get rid of both legs and wear prosthetics.
You're in a wheelchair. You're wheelchair bound.
Why can't I have prosthetics?
Because this is the scenario. You're paralyzed. Unless you want to get a Neuralink chip.
I could sign real good. I could learn. I could still be a
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I would think you'd want to talk.
I thought that at first, but genuinely, I've seen how ableist this country is and how doing the most minor things is so difficult for someone who's wheelchair bound. No. No. Sign language, and honestly, you have those things where you could type and it'll speak for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be a little delayed. We'll be kiki and I'll be like,
right.
Girl. You'll pause, play, girl. Yeah. That was a good one. I'm trying to do I have a question? I don't. I wish
You've
I
been
did.
slacking.
Girl, I'm sorry. I had to do hella research. I could have found out about David Oyelowo. I had to.
my
Wait, no, let me pronounce it right. I did it wrong. David Oyelowo. David Oyelowo. One thing I never want to do is mispronounce anybody's name. I don't fuck around with that. I respect cultures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just upset with him right now. I'm so sorry.
Facts.
Anywho.
Well, I don't have another question.
I don't either, but I will say, if you are in Portland and you want to see a really great talk about femininity and womanhood and queerness. Guys, and you're in Portland,
When?
it's going to be on the 23rd
Of June?
of June. Jade and her really good friend Mal and our really good friend Zaya Bell will be having an event. Zaya's going to be DJing.
Period.
Mal and Jade are going to be talking about it. It's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. I'll send you the flyer for it.
Please.
I'm excited to go back to Portland.
And you have your day party.
Yes, on the 20th here in LA.
Mhm.
Day party happening in WeHo at Maddie's. Come pull up, get your tickets. They're only $10.
Yes.
And then if you're in New York, get your tickets to our party that's going to be in Brooklyn on the 25th at the Bush.
So you're going to fly.
Tabria, I've already told you. When I say overwhelmed, I don't think you understand. I literally have not had a second of time for myself in weeks. I got in trouble. I'm literally actively planning multiple events every day.
Oh my God.
I am very much so kaput. I have nothing in me. I can't even tell. I have nothing in me.
That's insane.
So yeah. Yay!
Well, all right. Let's get you home. So you can have a moment to yourself.
No, the thing is, but tonight is like our fake date night because I have not seen Jade in literally a week.
Really?
Yesterday was my first day off, and yesterday we did the day party. And like, even though we were together, it wasn't like intimate or whatever. It was literally us supporting a friend. And then we went to bed really early because I was tired of shit because I've been working all week. And today,
what are y'all doing?
nothing. We're gonna go back
just
to her
hanging
place
out.
and literally watch TV and eat dinner.
I mean, I love that.
I do too, but I do want to do something like better and bigger. But so I work all week. The day of the day party, I'm literally leaving work and going straight to the party because I work that day too.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day will be like my full day off. We are probably gonna have to record the podcast because we fly out Monday.
Oh, you fly out Monday.
Mhm.
Okay.
We fly Monday. And we fly back next Monday. Yeah, I know.
Oh my
I know.
goodness.
And the thing is, I'm not complaining. I'm just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Because I'm very grateful. Because the fact that I'm busy just proves that I'm doing things. The proof is in the pudding. Things are happening. Events are being produced. Love that. But my God.
It's going to pay off soon. It is paying off.
It is, but I hope it pays off in a major way.
Yeah.
Like, I have a goal in mind and I'm really, really praying about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun.
Oh, happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
And happy Father's Day to any fathers listening.
Yes.
Coming
Happy
up.
Father's Day and happy Juneteenth.
Yes.
Shout out to being Black in America. Absolutely.
We'll see y'all next week.
See you.
Bye.